Hey everyone, this is Joe at the National Weather Service in Billings. Are you curious about the upcoming winter? Will it be cold or warm, snowy or dry? Well, I'm going to show you the winter outlook and discuss a little about our climatology. First of all, I want to make it clear that seasonal outlooks show probabilities with respect to climatology over an extended period of time. Seasonal outlooks do not predict whether or not we're going to have a severe winter storm, cold spell, or warm spell. For example, you can have significant winter weather during a mild and dry winter, and vice versa. Making a seasonal prediction is basically playing the atmospheric odds. The state of the atmosphere may favor certain weather patterns over others, like loaded dice favor certain numbers, but the outcome isn't always as expected. Now back to this winter. We could be seeing a return of La Nina in the tropical Pacific Ocean. The top map shows sea surface temperature departures from normal over the past month or so. Notice that near the equator, east of the dateline, much of the ocean is cooler than normal. This is a sign that we could see La Nina conditions over the upcoming months. During a La Nina winter, the polar jet stream is more active, resulting in a tendency for increased storminess into the Pacific Northwest, Northern Rockies, and Northern High Plains. These tendencies are more pronounced in a moderate to strong La Nina, which this is not expected to be. Also, La Nina winters tend to be windier on the east slopes of the mountains, and we will be prone to experience periods of warm and windy weather. The official winter outlook from the Climate Prediction Center calls for equal chances of above, near, and below normal temperatures, and an increased likelihood of above normal precipitation. Remember that these are probabilities based on the expected development of La Nina. Recent overall warming trends are also part of this outlook. Notice how there are no areas of cooler than normal anywhere in the country on the temperature outlook. To break this outlook down by probabilities, if you select a point in south-central Montana, it gives you these for temperatures: about a 33% chance of above normal temps, a 33% chance of near normal temps, and a 33% chance of below normal temps. For precipitation, there's about a 43% chance of wetter than normal, a 33% chance of near normal, and a 23% chance of drier than normal. Make sense? As always, when it comes to seasonal predictions, these outlooks are based on seasonal averages and totals, and there will be natural fluctuations and extremes during the course of the winter. La Nina is just one piece of the puzzle, of course. There are actually many factors that can affect our winter. To name just a few, there's polar sea ice, which is well below normal, a condition which could limit the strength and frequency of our Arctic surges. Snow cover, a widespread snow cover, will hold temperatures down significantly. Wind, dry and warm westerly winds can remove our snow cover quickly. And ocean temperatures in the higher latitudes. They are generally warmer than normal, which can mean more moisture availability for our Pacific winter systems. Add it all up, and it's a pretty complex picture. So whenever you hear a seasonal prediction, keep all the uncertainties in mind. When looking at a seasonal prediction, it's also important to consider and be aware of our climatology. The high plains east of the Rockies is an area that receives extreme weather. To our north, there is nothing to stop cold Canadian air masses from sliding down the east slopes of the mountains and into our area. At the same time, we are prone to see strong downslope winds develop off the mountains to our southwest, which causes warm and dry spells during the middle of winter. Think about the differences between Missoula and Billings. Missoula is west of the Continental Divide and does not experience rapid temperature changes like us, but a lot of fog and low clouds. Billings is east of the mountains and sees some remarkable temperature changes and plenty of wind. Always anticipate the extremes in our region during the winter. On the east side of the mountains, average is not something that occurs very often. That's all I have. I hope you're excited as me and my kid that winter is nearly upon us, and thanks for watching the video. Feel free to call us or chat through social media anytime. Have a good day and a good winter.